Get more out of giving.
Well, good evening, everybody. Buenos dias, buenas tardes, buenas noches. Sabona, bonjour, guten Tag. To everybody across the world, welcome to our worldwide Zoom call. Sanbonani, Dumelang. To everybody that is here and joined us, we thank you. We ask you to invite everybody in your teams. This is a worldwide Zoom call. We're very excited that we have got everybody in the house tonight. Candace is on her way, but we have Hercules, Melissa with us this evening, and the custodians are joining us this evening. Just to give us an update, it's our monthly update. We're getting back into the swing of things in 2023 to just let you know what is happening and what's going on. And I don't know about you, but I love that video. I know it's about Christmas, but some of our American folks who are on the Zoom call were showing us pictures of the beautiful snow in their gardens just now. While we're sitting with the heat wave in South Africa, you are having snow. And I know that video is a little bit about Christmas, but it's really called the Heart of Gift of Legacy, because that is what Gift of Legacy is all about. It's about sending gifts and changing lives and making the world a beautiful place. So if we can just allow everybody the opportunity to know what we know about Gift of Legacy, then we've fulfilled our mission. So I'm going to ask Melissa, being the lady, to speak first. And Melissa, what news have you got for us? Or you have to go first. I can't let Herky go first. You have to go first, my friend.
I just firstly want to say good afternoon, good morning, good evening to everybody. Thank you guys so much, family, for joining us. I know everybody's leading very busy lives at the beginning of 2023. So I just want to say thank you for taking the time out either to listen to this call on the recording or to be here on the call live. So I just want to say thank you to everybody. It's so nice to see everybody's faces. I've missed you guys. It's been a minute since I've seen everybody's faces. So thank you. I see Beverly's always smiling. Always smiling, and I love that about you, Beverly. So nice to see you as well. Yes, so I just want to say to everybody, wow, we're in February and we're almost halfway through the month. How incredible. Where has time gone to, Adele? And before I go into the updates on the system, I know Herky did want to mention something with regards to Gift of Legacy and hope, and I really want to just give him the floor just to open up and speak to our community, let our trunk speak to the community and just, spread some wisdom over unto us, because I think we could all just start off with a little bit of wisdom before we go ahead onto the updates. So over to you, Herky.
Melissa, thank you. Thank you very much. And yes, also from my side, welcome everybody to this GL Worldwide Zoom. It's always wonderful to see the beautiful faces of our community joined together and just feed on each other's energy. I really have a message of reflection and reassurance. Over the recent weeks and months, we've witnessed an unsettling trend an exodus of some of our cherished participants toward copycat gifting programs. These programs often run on little more than a spreadsheet, and it promises immense wealth, yet it leaves much to be desired in terms of reliability and community spirit. In terms of reliability and community spirit, GL's been going for 3 years, and we have that. We've proven ourselves. At Gift of Legacy, we've been steadfast in our mission for 3 years, like I said, 3 years of dedication, reliability, and growth. Our platform has never faltered. It has remained online day in and day out, proving that we prioritize stability and trustworthiness above all else. You know, while it may be tempting for everyone to chase after the allure of immediate gains, I urge you to take a moment to consider the bigger picture. Ask yourselves, what do those flashy promises really offer? Can they compare to the strong foundation that we all have built together? The custodians of Gift of Legacy, we are the guardians of our community. We are deeply committed to this journey. We are in it for the long haul, not just for fleeting moments of success. We believe in our principles, and our purpose and the strength of our community is a testament to our resilience. We still have a community after 3 years, and it's strong despite those that have decided to leave us. So, you know, as you weigh up your options, I encourage each and every one to think critically about the pros and the cons of what lies ahead, should you decide to join something else that you're not familiar with. Remember, the grass isn't always greener on the other side. It's natural to explore. We all do that. But I implore you to reflect on what truly enriches our lives. In closing, remember this: the proof is in the pudding. The lasting impact of our efforts at Gift of Legacy speaks for itself. Together, let's continue to build something meaningful and enduring. So I just wanted to bring that message to everybody. Thank you very much. Thanks, Felisa.
Thanks so much, Herky. You know, as Herky said, we are 3 years old. Can you guys believe it? 3 years old. There's been many platforms in these 3 years who have claimed to be better, you know, want to look after their community. And it's been so unfortunate to watch so many people leave for, as Herky said, the grass. They thought the grass was green on the other side. I mean, I've had somebody contact me and say, what have I done? I was promised so much and I got nothing. And there's nothing much we can do, you know, because as we spoke about last week, you know, you got to have the spirit of discernment. You've got to be able to think and discern, is this the right move? Is this correct? So please, community, as well as there's been a lot of community members as well, I just want to touch on this as well, who've mentioned our names as custodians and have said that we are starting something new with a new algorithm and stuff. Please note that myself, Candace, and Hercules are the only gifting platform that we are in is in Gift of Legacy. And we just want to encourage everybody to build where they are and follow the guidelines and build 2 by 2 by 2 by 2. And yes, I know it's difficult, but like Adele was saying, let's have, well, sorry, I met her on Sunday, and she was just saying, we should have a challenge and challenge everybody to speak to somebody about Gift of Legacy at least once a day. You know, she reminded me of when Regan, my husband, used to say, you know, he used to carry 2 coins in his pocket. and then put both of them in his left-hand side. And the moment he's spoken to one person, move it to the other side. And then when he's spoken to another person, he'd move it to the other side. So he knows that at least in one day, he's spoken to 2 people. So maybe we should challenge ourselves, because yes, there'll be a lot of people who may say, no, maybe not right now, but their no could be yes in 6 months' time, or in 3 months' time, or maybe on that day. So just don't give up hope. Don't give up hope. In Gift of Legacy, we always ensure that the sustainability of the program is of utmost importance. And I'm sure everybody is wondering, when is compression going to happen? Right, Adele?
100%.
Everybody, I mean, I get messages all the time. If you guys as a community only know what we have to do to ensure that the system runs optimally and efficiently every single day for each and every one of you, I think you guys will be like, okay, wow. Think of Gift of Legacy running almost like your banking platform. We continuously have to do updates. We continuously have to be on top of things. And yes, there was a moment, I think a week ago, where we wanted to run compression, but we encountered some errors. And unfortunately, we couldn't go ahead with it. We had to correct some things and then make sure that we fix these things before we actually run compression. Because compression ultimately is compressing the boards as much as possible. So I will encourage everybody who's currently gifters on a board. If you're a gifter on a board and you are unconfirmed gifter, I'm sure you guys have seen Adele's beautiful posters. Please do yourself a favor. Contact the legend on the board. Gift that legend on the board. It doesn't matter who the legend is. And once compression happens, provided that there's space within your lineage, and once compression has happened, then you could be compressed into perhaps a builder or a guide position. Remember, legends will always remain legends. Guides and builders do have the option of swapping, the possibility, of swapping, purely because we are trying to align lineages when we do compression. So would you rather be on a board where you are guide and you are amongst people, or you're on your own on a board, or would you rather be a builder on a board where you'll actually be with your team or around peers, or even on a full board where you can actually start moving that board again? And also, I just want to talk about, hope. And we mustn't give up hope. So many things have come and gone since 2020. We won't even say since the last 3 years. Since 2020, a lot has happened in a lot of people's lives. But Gift of Legacy has stood here and it has enriched so many people's lives and made so many people's lives better. And whether you've received $200 off a coal board, or $800 off a bronze, or $300 off an Ahana, or $1,600, or some of you who are even blessed enough to have received $35,000, actually 40, and then gone perpetual and been able to keep $35,000. I mean, this is life-changing. Where else would you have a stranger blessing you $5,000 gift? I've been fortunate to gift $5,000 gifts. I'm still knowing that I am going to start receiving, in faith, one of these days, a $5,000 gift. I am not giving up, absolutely not giving up. I know it's going to happen for me, and I know it's going to happen for each and every one of you, provided that we just do the work and just maintain just a little bit of, besides faith, have a little bit of integrity, have fun with it. I think we forgot to have fun in Gift of Legacy. So we just need to learn how to be joyous about our giving and our receiving, because I know a lot of people are feeling a bit down in the dumps, and they're just like, I've lost so many people in GL and they've lost faith and stuff. But you know what? Those of us who've stuck around, and the people who've stuck around, we're going to continue to persevere. And there are people out there that need Gift of Legacy. Absolutely. When I was explaining to a lady on Saturday that I'm part of a gifting community. She couldn't understand. She's like, help me understand. What do you mean gifting? Do you guys buy yourselves presents and post each other presents? And I said, no, it's a gifting community where we actually exchange US dollars, in terms of like whether it's PayPal, whether it's USDT, etc. But we actually exchange physical USDT as monetary gifts to each other. And she couldn't understand. She says, do you know everybody that you gift? And I'm like, I've made many, many friends, yes, but I don't know everybody personally. And I think that's just the beauty of gifting. And I think we need to remember beauty of gifting in its essence. And also just remember that we're here to have fun. And then also we're here to enrich all of our lives, our family lives, as well as our community lives. So, like I said in last month's call, it doesn't mean that because I don't have a monetary gift to give you. If I'm walking in the mall and if I see somebody, smile at older people, smile at kids, smile at strangers, they'll probably think you're crazy, but just smile, greet people, be nice to people, offer to carry somebody's groceries. I don't know, just do something small. Giving doesn't always have to be in monetary terms like we do here, but the more you put that out there, the more you will receive goodness. So just put that kind of energy out there, that spirit of giving and being happy and joyous, and you will attract that into your lives. So everybody, let's start a challenge. Let's see how we can bring fresh, new people into Gift of Legacy, because like Herky said, we are 3 years strong. We've been here for a very long time. We always ensure that the system is working optimally, and we've always got the system and everybody here's best interests at heart. And yes, things may not happen as quickly as we'd want them to be, but please note there's always a reason why things don't happen as fast as we'd like them to. But when they do happen. So I just want to say thank you, everybody, for all your patience, and thank you for being with us in our 3rd year. And I see Kansas joined us.
Yay. Let's make Ken's co-host. Just give me a moment.
Aloha, I think I am already co-host. Hello, everybody.
Hi, Kans.
So lovely to see such beautiful faces, and I've had the last couple of days since meeting some old friends online, or actually it was only 24 hours ago. But, I've had a chance to reflect because, just in Melissa talking about hope and faith and trust, everybody thinks the hard work is building 2 by 2 by 2, but the hard work starts within. Because if you do not say yes from a place of trust and give your unconditional gifts to a stranger from a place of trust, and invite people to join you from a place of trust, you are not going to get anywhere, really. So, and that is the most hard work, because in the 3 years that we've been here, we get tested every single day with trust. But it's just so beautiful to be able to see that if you do gift unconditional, it really does come back to you like tenfold. But you really do have to be in that vibration to feel it. And it really is so beautiful to have a community with so many like-minded people. But I really just want to remind you that we all came together for a reason. And, whether we have 1 million people, 1 million users, or whether we have 100,000 users, it doesn't hurt us at all. It does not hurt Gift of Legacy at all. In fact, the less people have using Gift of Legacy, the less costs we have to worry about. The more people that use Gift of Legacy, the more we have to pay. And one of the main reasons why we are really not in support of strategies that don't work is because a lot of them create hundreds and hundreds of emails. And that is a huge cost. Every single time an email verification goes out, it costs a lot of money. It's crazy. And we haven't been able to find somewhere that can make it reasonable either. It's a great business to be in, charging an email service, you know, and I think Hercules gets built every day. It's one of the things that he was always talking about every single day. You can ask him about MailChimp and his blood pressure will rise. You know, that's just one small little thing. Emails. We don't even think about emails when we're registering somebody. We're just so happy that someone has said yes and is joining us on this journey. So if you are here, it means that you still believe in Gift of Legacy on some level or another. And if you've lost so many people and they've all gone somewhere else, it still puts you in the same position as you were before they left because they weren't inviting, they weren't doing anything anyway. And we all need to bring two people that bring two people that bring two people. And if everybody just did that, it would all just work. Or if people lovingly release themselves, that they just went and pressed the quit button. That's why we spent hundreds and thousands of dollars or rands, I can't even remember anymore. That's why we spent that, so that people could use their sovereignty. And after they've given a sacred yes, if they decide to leave, if they press the quit button, guess what? They would get out of the way and they wouldn't block other people's abundance. But so many people choose to go off in other directions. And you know what? We're not saying don't do that. We can't keep control of anybody's choices that they make. Myself, I can only choose to be a good example in Gift of Legacy, and I can only choose to invite you to be and come into the same frequency as I am by doing as I do, by gifting when I'm supposed to gift, by going on the perpetual boards when I'm supposed to go on the perpetual boards, by going onto the higher boards, because that is what I agreed to do when I joined Gift of Legacy, so that I can bless everybody else around me that did the same. Because everybody that is in Legend has previously gifted a legend. And everybody, listen to me nicely now, everybody that is in Legend, no matter what, and people have done some crazy things. Believe you me, I log into some platinum boards and I see names all over the place that have just dominated the boards. But you know what? That was their strategy. We can't take that away from them. They were very clever and they managed to figure out a way that they could spread themselves across the boards. But they had to have gifted. They had to have gifted at some level or another. They had to have gifted $5,000 to a legend to be able to do that. But every single body that gets to legend has to be gifted. They deserve to be gifted. Whether you feel that they do or not, it's irrelevant. If you get to a board and you see that the legend is someone that you have bad blood with, or that you feel doesn't deserve to be there for whatever reason or another, they're not part of the team that's on there, or whatever, your team's managed to get there and move the board and now you feel they don't deserve it. I'm telling you now, on some level or another, they deserve it. Whether you feel it or not, from another life, from some good deed they did, from somebody they helped to get a gift, whatever it is, do not judge them, because they are there for a reason. We all joined for a reason. So allow yourself to gift from a very happy and beautiful place. And you might have to dig deep. Believe you me, I had to dig very, very deep. The first platinum gift that I had to give to somebody was a very, 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 very difficult thing for me to do. In fact, I get quite emotional about it because I had to gift a man who completely betrayed us, who almost let an entire community down because he led us to believe that he was in charge of creating a program that never materialized. I had to gift his wife because who was I to take that away from her and her children? No matter what he did, It wasn't my choice to make. And by doing that, I set the intention of creating a frequency that you could have chosen to tune into when you landed on a board and you found a legend and you just gifted from a place of complete love and gratitude. Doesn't matter who they are. So please, no matter who or what position is there, if you get hold of them and they are excited to receive a gift from you, no matter who they are, no matter how you feel, give it to them. That's what this is all about. And if someone decides to leave, remind them about the quit button and how important it is that if you decide to remain here, that we do what is required of us. You know, there's so many of us that still are here for the right reasons, but you've lost your way a little bit. You're thinking that you need to look other ways of creating ways to get there faster, quicker, making a plan. What are we doing? That is not in the energy of trust. The energy of trust is exactly how we designed it. Yes, we'll be the first to admit that it takes a little bit longer for certain things to happen because of the duplication, the way the boards multiply. But that is the way that it's designed, because every single board is on a journey of its own, and every person, all 16 people on that board, have to communicate with one another in order to get it moving. That is how it was designed. If we all just did that and everyone was aligned, imagine that. And the frequency is there. The frequency is there. The love is there. Nothing has changed. In fact, in the last 3 years, all we've done is try to make it better. That's all we've done, is try to make it better. Taken advice from the community, done certain things. If they didn't work, take them away, you know, and it's working perfectly fine the way it is. Yes, compression's an issue, but oh my goodness, do you know how many people are not confirmed gifters on boards? How many boards have got red gifters everywhere? Hercules calls them campers. Is that our fault? Is that the developer's fault? That compression isn't working optimally because on real time, whenever we go into production, we've got campers that aren't gifting the legend, but yet feel that they somehow deserve to be in the gifter spots. And I go back to what I said about gifting the legend from a happy heart and a happy place. So we are in incredible times. We can choose to see the absolute beauty and stand on the precipice of complete amazingness and abundance and a reality like we've never known before. Or we can choose to look into the abyss of darkness and slavery and fear and whatever that is for you. I don't even want to go there because that's not mine. I see rainbows, I see butterflies, I see golden pots at the end of rainbows, and I see hands all in different colors coming together in a circle and walking together in that figure of 8 wherever we are in the world. We, like Hercules said, I think Hercules said it, we're 3 years young. Most platforms die after 3 years. Even successful platforms, they have a 3-year shelf life. And we've had a big change. Make no mistake. My goodness. 2025, the year of thriving hits, and wow, a tsunami of people just abandoning ship, just jumping ship. People that we opened our hearts to, that we love and trusted, that don't even respond to us when we text them to ask them how they are. Just goodbye. And that's fine. We wish them well. We are still here. We're still here, being the examples of what we wish to see in the world. Saying we're on a precipice. And if we can come together and imagine a new reality, we can do it. We did in the beginning. We got onto Zoom calls for 6 months without without even a website, with nothing to look at. We just got together as a community and shared the very word that Melissa was talking about. We shared hope. We shared hope for 6 months, and we grew a community to 14,000 people when we started from, I think it was 3,000 people. So look at what we've achieved. Let's just not lose our way. Just because I'm not around all the time and my face isn't everywhere, and, you know, Melissa's very busy in the background. Hercules is making sure that there's always funds available for us. You know, we're all doing what we're doing because we still believe in this, and we're all connected by the heart. So why do you need to see us? Why, when we're not around, people just decide to step away instead of stepping up? Why not step up? Why step away? There's no reason to step away. We've got something beautiful, and it was a gift to all of you to use in the correct way. So that is me. I love you all. I love you all. We all know in which ways GL can work, and we all need to just practice discernment. If something does not feel right, it isn't. So don't go there. No matter who says who is wherever. Hercules, myself, and Melissa are only part of Gift of Legacy. We're only part of Gift of Legacy. And if you are engaged and part of Gift of Legacy, you'll know exactly what that means. But don't join something because somebody says that Hercules is a part of it and he's working with you and your team or whatever. Just, you know, it's very easy to go and find out things. We're in an age of information at the touch of a button. So, you know, it's very easy to get hold of anybody and find out exactly what's going on with the three of us. We're very transparent. We're always around. We might not be available for any private conversations, but we always make ourselves available when it is required. So let's do this. Let's gift one another from a place of love, because I can assure you it comes back tenfold. Melissa always says to me, and now you know why you receive so much, my friend. She always reminds me that. We talk about things and dreams and things we've done, things we're doing, and she always says that to me. So keep blessing people from your heart as much as possible. And like she said, it doesn't have to be about money. It's just about sending an extra few emoticons when you are receiving a gift or reminding somebody of a gift. Just add a little love, add a splash of color. Remember why we are here, no matter what. So I'm complete.
Thanks, Kans. Thank you so much for those beautiful words. You know what? I'm looking in the chat right now, and there's such a beautiful message from someone who's got the biggest smile on his face, and that's Marius. He always is a ray of sunshine. Marius, I love your message. He says, for me, there's only positivity, only forward, and puts rocket ships, and only gift of legacy. Everybody wants 100%. Everyone can have 100%. Everyone wants 100% for gift of legacy. And Marius, I'm right there with you. I'm 100% in gift of legacy. All you've got to do is take time to feel your heartbeats and feel why you're here. What is the reason you're in gift of legacy? And maybe we need to go right back to the beginning when you were so excited about gift of legacy that you couldn't help but telling people about it. So Melissa alluded to it just now. Her and I went out on Sunday for lunch to share our Christmas gifts, because we never got to meet in December. And so we did some personal sharing of gifts, which was wonderful. Thanks, V. And we were just sitting chatting at a restaurant and having a wonderful time and talking about people and to people. And we had this young waiter He was a trainee, and it really touched my heart because my son has just finished doing 3 trainee sessions at a restaurant, and I could see straight away he was a trainee. But he was amazing. Our real waiter wasn't so good. But we were talking about him and saying how wonderful he was, what a great guy he was. And then we got up to leave. We had paid the bill and we were leaving. And I grabbed my gifts off the floor and I said to Melissa, I need to talk to him about Gift of Legacy. And she was like, shucks, why didn't I think of that? I said, well, I'm onto it. So I went up to him and I said, hi, sorry, I never got your name. What is your name? He told me his name. And he's much younger than me. He's like my son's age. So I said, look, I'm not a crazy old lady, but would you give me your phone number, please? So he said, why? I said, well, I really liked interacting with you. And I know that you shared with us that you're going into the hospitality industry around the world and you want to travel. And that friend of mine sitting there is one of the co-creators of an incredible platform that we participate in, where we send gifts around the world in US dollars. Are you interested? He said, here's my number. And I messaged him on Sunday night. I've sent him the 6-minute animation and he's thinking about it. If he says no and he doesn't get back to me, I've planted a seed. And it literally took 2 minutes because Melissa hadn't even realized I'd spoken to him. And she still said, are you going to talk to him? I said, I've got his number. I've already spoken to him. You don't have to say a lot. You just have to believe in Gift of Legacy and share it with somebody. And if you look silly, so what? I'm never going to see him again unless he joins my team. So I don't mind. I talk to everyone. My father's 77 years old, and I actually don't like going to restaurants with him because it's a competition between him and I about who can speak to the waiter first. He talks to everybody about Gift of Legacy. No one is safe around him. If you do any job for him, if you repair anything for him, if you do anything, if you're nice to him, if you smile at him, Melissa, if you smile at him in the shops, he will come and talk to you about Gift of Legacy. Now, why can't we all do that, my friend? Why didn't you do it, my friend? I challenge you, next time we meet for coffee, you get to the waiter before me.
Yeah, no, listen, family, I've got to say, I had a good weekend. I had a really good weekend. I got to see Cans on Saturday. I got to see Adele on Sunday. I mean, what are the chances and what were the possibilities that I got to see 2 of GL's ladies this weekend? And I got to say, Adele, you moved very quickly, my friend. I literally stepped out for like 2 minutes. When I got back, I was like, oh, you're not going to speak to him? She's like, no, I spoke to him already. And I was like, look at that. So yeah, let's challenge each other. Let's speak to more new people and bring in new, fresh people and get more excitement into Gift of Legacy. Keep everybody more enthusiastic. Like Adele was saying, remember that feeling you felt when you first joined GL? That feeling of hope, of possibilities. We need to go back to that. We absolutely have to go back to that. You know, we got to have that childlike wonder yet again and get excited. And, you know, we know how the system works. We know what works, building our teams 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 by 2. Let's work on our positions that we've currently got in GL. Let's invite new people. Let's just get excited about it again. Let's invite new people to the Zooms, to the weekly calls. Adele and the presenters team, these guys are working tirelessly. You guys do your Zooms every single week. I know, I think Adele's on Tuesday, Edgar's in Spanish on Wednesday. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. So if you see somebody who doesn't speak the same language as you, but you'd like to invite them to GL, I'm telling you, there is a group of people here that speak that language because we're in so many countries all over the world. So yeah, let's get more excited. Let's be more enthusiastic. Let's bring in new people and let's trust that we've always got the integrity of the system. Always, 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 always. We always make sure that GL works optimally for each and every one of you. I mean, I was speaking to my brother earlier, and he was saying to me, wait, hang on. I just need to understand something. It's a gifting program. So how much do I pay monthly to be a part of this gifting program? And I said, no, you're not understanding. You need to gift your unconditional gift to somebody that you don't know, or maybe you do, as legend on the board. And then you need to invite two, and you need to help those two invite two, and so on and so forth. He says, but then surely there must be a monthly compulsory fee for the program. And I said, no, we do not charge anybody a monthly compulsory fee at all. And his mind, he still can't wrap his head around that part. He just said to me, I don't understand. How is it that you guys are running a gifting program, but nobody has to pay to be a part of it? And I said, well, we're running a system on faith, and we're trusting our the people who are part of our gifting community to, if it's laid upon their hearts, to bless GGM with an unconditional gift to ensure that the longevity and the sustainability of GL continues. But we make sure that, that everybody gets equal and ample opportunity to abundance. So, like Adele's saying, let's try and invite new people. Let's be like Uncle Les, Adele's dad, and Adele, and compete with each other and see how many people we can get to speak to, if not every day, every second day. And I know it's a bit daunting because some of us are a little bit shy, but yeah, when somebody asks you, so what are you doing? Don't just say, oh no, I work as a restaurateur. No, I do this, and I'm also part of a gifting community. Not just casually drop it into conversation and, oh, could you tell me more about it? You know what? Here's a Zoom link. Come and have a listen in on our Zooms. And yeah, let's see how we can grow our community with the right people. So yeah.
Awesome, Phyllis. And you know what you can do then? While we're waiting for compression and everyone's saying, oh, but I can't invite people in because my boards are empty. Oh my goodness, that is the best opportunity for you. So I'm on one of my bronze boards. I'm the legend, all by myself. I can sing the song all by myself on that board. But now if that young guy phones me, I'm going to share that link with him. Because when he lands, he will land on gifter number 1. I will confirm him, and he is going to trickle up to builder and trickle up to guide. And before he knows it, he's right next to me. And then when he invites, people will be right behind him. I can share that link and I can dominate that board. You know how Cans was saying people dominated boards? I can share my link. And if you haven't watched the training, it's on the YouTube channel. I can share my link and confirm people. I can bless them in. They can gift me. I can fill up that whole board with my people. And what a powerful lineage. That's how you start anew. That's a gift we have at the moment with Trickle Up. And if we're inviting people now and they are being confirmed as gifters, then when compression happens, everything shifts again and lineages are put in place again. And then your lineage is stronger. Everything is there to make it better and stronger for us. But we can't sit and wait for gifters. No. We've got to go out there and be that crazy nut. We've got to be the people that go out there and talk to the young guys and ask for their numbers or speak to people. My favorite trick is I'm a therapist, and people say to me, oh, are you busy? And I'm like, yeah, I'm busy. I'm busy during the day, and I've got my night shift at night, and I just touch my phone. Do you know how that intrigues people? What is Adele doing at night on her phone? If you ever follow me on my WhatsApp, you will see every day I put inspiring messages. So many people read them and respond. And when they do, and they say, why do you send those messages? I say, because it inspires people and it inspires me. But I'm involved in a community that makes me want to share those messages. Boom, I planted a seed. There's so many ways that we can reach out to people. So I challenge you. I challenge you all to do that. So there's one more thing that came up in the chat, and I think we just need to address it. Phyllis, I'm giving you work tonight. But some people have said we need better support. Oh my gosh, we have got amazing support. We have got the most incredible group of people who we trust with all of the sensitive information that they have to deal with. And they are up to date with the information. But having worked closely with people in support, I can tell you why support tickets are not resolved. It's not that support haven't resolved them. You have not read the Gift of Legacy Participants Guidelines document, which is on your profile under Academy, and you haven't followed the instructions as to how to submit a request to support. Just last week, I was asking 2 different people, leaders in our community, to send me information, and I was saying copy and paste the personal information box and send it to me. And I was getting screenshots. We can't work with screenshots. Copy and paste means you copy and you paste it to us in text form. So often your support tickets are not responded to because you haven't sent the information, or it's going to spam. But our support team are really on top of it, and I can see them on the Zoom, and I want to give a big shout out to them, because at 11:30, 12 o'clock on a Saturday night, guess what they're doing? Not what you're doing. They're resolving tickets. They're sorting out difficulties. They're making sure that compression issues are resolved. They're angels, each and every one of them. So just a request from my side, Phyllis, Candace, Herky, you can back me up here. Please just send the correct information, and please learn to copy and paste the information and send it in text format. A screenshot is not going to help, because human error, if they try and type out the information, human error happens at 2:30 in the morning when you're tired. Okay, so please send the correct information. Phyllis, Cans, do you want to just touch on that?
What I also know happens is you'll send a ticket to support. Let's say the correct information generally hasn't been sent. So now what happens is support writes back to you, asking you for the relevant information. And then your message now goes to the back of the queue. Whereas if you just sent the first message, you would have been closer to the front of the queue. So because support has asked now, needed to respond to you, you go to the back of the queue. So if you have all your information up front, then it's just done and sorted. And then you get an email back saying it's done and it's all finished. But support sends a message saying we need the username, or someone is requesting, let's say, for example, the transfer of a profile, but the request isn't coming from the email, which is the owner of the profile. By law, we can't hand over a profile that hasn't been requested to change by the person that owns it, which is from the email address. So again, like the red campers that are messing with compression because they need to be confirmed, and there's too many of them, so it's creating a disruption. The same thing is true of this. If you know how to communicate with support, your job will be sorted out in the first email that is sent. So please just make sure that you know what is expected. And 9 times out of the 10, at least just put the email address there for the profile in question, because that is 9 times out of 10 what is required, is the email address that belongs to the username. The username is not always a good one to share, because there's either an emoticon or there's a capital letter, whereas an email address is an email address. So please just at least that, and then we can kind of get an idea of what is required, or have at least a look at the profile in question. So I think that's all I have to say about that.
Thanks, Phyllis. Before you just confirm, can you confirm? Support people are sending me messages saying, can we please just let you all know that no changes to emails or phone numbers is currently happening until compression is complete, because it's going to mess up with the compression process. So no changes to email or phone number. Phyllis, is that correct? Can you confirm? You muted, please. I need you to say it.
Yes. Sorry, Adele, I didn't realize I was muted as well. Just to touch base on support, like Herky said earlier here, that support is voluntary. We are doing this on a voluntary basis. The people who are assisting are volunteering, and we are just so grateful for everybody who assists in support, whether it's on the groups, on the group chats, or in the back office with support. So everything is voluntary. And yes, I know people get irritated because things go, they want instant gratification, but please, 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 please send the correct information. You'll send a screenshot, like Adele mentioned earlier. We can't copy and paste off a screenshot. We need you to send the info box. We need you to send detailed information, as much information as possible on your support request. And with regards to certain boards, somebody just DM'd me now and they just said to me, there's a board that they're on that doesn't have a legend on it. Please be patient. Once compression is run, all of that will be sorted as well. So yes, that let's be kinder to those in support and be thankful that we've got people who are willing to stay up until 2 o'clock in the morning and do support. So they don't have to, we don't have to, none of us have to, but we do it out of love and because we love this community. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the rest of 2023. And I'm looking forward to everybody inviting new, fresh blood into Gift of Legacy and not giving up hope. And I was just saying here, somebody was just asking me, please, please, please encourage people to join Ahana. Yes, join Ahana. Please join Ahana. Don't give up. Join Ahana. It's one of the boards that is 100% blended in Gift of Legacy. So don't give up. Keep the more people join, the more people receive, and it's just perpetually going on and on and on. So yes, I will say continue joining Ahana and continue staying plugged into the groups as well, because a lot of people don't know what's going on in GL. And you don't know because you're not engaged and you're not reading and you're not participating and you're not attending Zooms. So be a little bit more involved. You are your own rescuer. So you need to rescue yourself. You can't wait for somebody else to come and rescue you. So get involved in your own abundance. Get involved in your abundant future. Get more involved. Get excited about it. Start attracting more people that are excited. Let's just go out, find people, get excited, keep being engaged, and then we'll know what's going on in GL. Somebody contacted me this morning and they hadn't logged into Gift of Legacy for a minute. It was almost 2 years. And I was a little bit appalled that they thought that all would be well, and they're wondering, well, why is it so quiet? I'm like, but when last did you log in? Oh, I'm sure it was about 3 months. And when I checked, I was like, no, this says 2023, not even 2024. I was like, where have you been? So much has happened since then. You've missed out on all the fire and excitement, so get back, get engaged, learn more about the program, and then come back and speak to me, and let's see how we can get you back and involved in Gift of Legacy. But for now, when you don't know what's happening, you can't rescue yourself. So rescue yourselves. But, we used to say, put your oxygen mask on yourself, so that we can help those in our communities and our loved ones. Anyway, I just want to say thank you, everybody, as well, for joining us on our worldwide Zoom. And I apologize if my signal's been up and down. I'm sitting in darkness. So I'm wishing you guys a blessed Tuesday and a wonderful, wonderful week ahead. And thank you just for taking the time out and being on this call with us. And stay up to date with all that's happening in Gift of Legacy.
Thanks, V. I can't end the call yet because there's some messages in the chat I really need to address. Ohana means no one gets left behind. It's family, and there's messages here. So there's one message. Ike, I will contact you personally after this call. And then Joey and Marius are like my cheerleaders on this call. Joey's been sending a million messages, and she had this beautiful message, and I want to read it out about people talking about support. She said, what about the other way around? Community support, doing their part, building would be awesome. If you join Ohana, you support GGM, you support the system. You know, Valissa, your brother can't understand why we don't pay a monthly fee. All you have to do to support GGM is one time only, join Ohana with a profile. One time only you join. You use the gifts you receive as a legend when you are automatically joined to the next board. Ohana has been so beautifully created from such a beautiful heart to allow everybody in Gift of Legacy to support the system upon which I'm building my legacy, upon which you're building your legacy, one time $50 instead of a monthly fee of how much, or an annual fee of how much. I am always on every Zoom call going to promote Ohana, because Ohana is the true essence of this community. And we look forward to Ubuntu board coming sometime this year. But Ubuntu has its roots in Ohana. If you do not understand blending and you do not embrace blending, you cannot expect to join Ubuntu. You need to embrace blending before you can even think of joining Ubuntu. You need to embrace blending. You need to embrace the community. So please join Ohana. It's something we all need to do. And then right at the very end, on our call tonight, we have people from the Mozambican community. I'm very excited that you are here. Obrigado. You do have a WhatsApp group. You need to contact Gina. She has got the details. I am on that group, and we are going to support you. We are going to encourage you. We are going to walk every step of the way with our neighbors from Mozambique. And we are going to ensure that you journey the boards of abundance with us. So you're in the right place. Just stay in touch. Get that WhatsApp group details from Gina and join us, because this is the place to be. So I'm going to allow Candace, Herky, and Valissa chance to say goodnight. But thank you, everybody. It's been such a special Zoom. I love you all. Candace, do you want to say that?
Yeah, I'm just going to end off by saying, you know, love is what it's all about. And you can always come back to love. Always. No matter what. So just keep that in mind. And let's create a better world together, because that's why we're all here. And never forget that. Remember why we joined GL. We'll see you next month, and hopefully with more good news. Thank you.
Liz, last words.
Candice just said love, and I just got to share this. A song came to my mind now. I'm sure everybody knows it. Back in the day, I remember my dad always used to sing it to me and play it on his guitar. We Are the World. I think Michael Jackson and Lionel Richie wrote that song. That was when artists throughout the world united in one cause to help humanity. And, oh, sorry, I'm getting emotional thinking of my younger self. But it just reminds me of that's what we want to do. we want to unite as humanity to make the world a better place for you and me, for everybody. So I just want to encourage everybody just to go and listen to that song, remember why it was actually written, what it was written for, and perhaps, we can, I don't know, just feel the love and practice it and encourage those and remember that, wow, we just God's one big, great family. I'm just trying to think. I think those are some of the words in the song. So yes, please go listen to the song. I wish I had it now so I could just quickly play it for everybody. I think they even won a Grammy for it.
I'll play it at the end.
There we go.
I've got it lined
Yeah,
up.
there we go. So let's remember that we are the world, we are the children. Let's try and make this world a better place for all of us, for generations to come. And let's continue inviting more people into Gift of Legacy. Do not forget the challenge. And I love all of you and see you guys soon. Good night.
Turkey have the last word, and a challenge from Marius. Fill the screen with hearts, everybody. So Herky, while you're talking, everyone's going to send you and GGM lots of love.
One would believe that it's Valentine's Day in 3 days' time with all these hearts.
It is.
Like I said earlier, GL, 3 years, young, still going, having a beautiful community like this. How can you compare that with anything else? So listening to everybody and just with what Melissa said now, this is what makes our community. That is what makes us unique, is more than just the gifts and the monetary value thereof. So much love to everybody and have a wonderful evening further. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Hit it, DJ. Good night, everybody. See you next month.
Good night, everybody. Thank you so much. Just listening to, not listening, seeing everybody singing along has really, really moved me tonight. So,
Thank you.
wow.
Wow.
Sure.
Excellent.
It was beautiful. Some people, I could see they were singing from the bottom of their stomachs out loud. It was beautiful. Look how music unites us, just like how GL unites us. So, I think this is the theme song for the month. Love all
What
of
a
you.
beautiful, the words, absolutely amazing. Just stunning.
So let's
Now the
start
more
giving and let's start sharing and
receiving
talking.
and trusting.
Oh,
Yes.
yes. We trust. We human beings are generous. That's the main thing. That's our core.
Main thing is the main thing.
Yes.
Love you all.
Good night. Good night.